Good morning, everybody. Cheryl Echevarria here of Echevarria Travel. I'm sorry it's so dark here. I'm still getting my lighting organized here in the house, but hopefully our next recording will be much better than what it is now. Anyway, we're back. I'm back from hiatus. We moved again. The last house I was at, we were renting, and now we're permanent homeowners again. We only moved 10 minutes away to Lake Ashton. It's a 55 plus community with all the pools and golf courses and all that. It's beautiful here. So I'll give you a tour around one day via golf cart and a house that is all decorated now. So stay tuned for that on Facebook. If you're not on our Facebook page, go to facebook.com. And this was Cheryl, Cheryl. ANDMAXX. That's X is an X-ray, X is an X-ray. And that's my personal page where you'll find this and more. If not, go to Echevarria Travels on Facebook page and you'll see more. So welcome back. We got some exciting news, some interesting news coming up. First of all, July is International Disability Awareness Month. And for those of you just starting to follow Echevarria Travel, follow me. I've been disabled since 2002. I lost my vision due to type 1 diabetes. I do have some sight left, but if you're looking at my left eye, it is gone. So that's why it looks weird. People say, why your eye look weird? It's because I can't see out of it anymore. I have cataracts in the other one, but good days, bad days. Sometimes I see blurry. Sometimes I can't see where my feet goes when I walk. So I do sighted guide a lot. I also use sometimes I use a blind white cane, and I usually use a service animal who we put down 2 years ago because his kidneys gave up. I miss Max, and you hear me talk about Max a lot. So anyway, I'm very proud to be servicing the United States for all clients. Mostly empty nesters and 55 plus, people with mobility disabilities, and veterans since 2008. We've been doing it longer, but I've been active selling since 2008. I've been an advocate with the National Federation of the Blind. I've been an advocate with the National Kidney Foundation because I'm also a dialysis patient. I did have a kidney transplant that did last 15 years for that, but now I'm back on PD dialysis where I can still travel. I also have anemia from the kidney disease that makes me extremely tired. So I do have mobility issues where I have my own scooter, and I've used wheelchairs from time to time. So I do know what to ask for with somebody's mobility compared. And yes, I'm type 1 diabetic, but I do know how to service people with special food eating disorders. I really don't work people with autism and some other disabilities. So when you're asking me, be very detailed of your mobility or the disability that you do have. And we're willing to work with you. Like I said, we work with veterans, which we love. We're not veterans ourselves, but our grandchildren are. All of them, one is still active in the Navy, one's a Marine. Retired Marines, one's retired Army, plus both of our grandchildren-in-law are still in the Army and Marines, so they're still very active in the armed services. So we thank you for that. My dad was in Vietnam. I'm still involved with the Vietnam vets on Long Island. I'd like to get more involved here in Florida. So anyway, that's who we are, that's who I am. I've been recognized by the state of New York for all the services that I offer for people with disabilities. When I was living in New York, I had some awards, like that, a pat on the back. But I really like fighting the fight, and I've been on the Travel Agent Advisory Board when Norwegian Cruise Line had one. I've been invited to Sandals to speak at your island routes excursion department to speak to their excursion owners about the different disabilities people have and answer questions. So if you're a tour operator out there listening to me, whether you're in cruise lines or land or whatever, and you need an advocate or just want somebody to come and speak on the side of somebody with disability to help improve your services, please reach out to me. Call me at 631-456-5394. Text me, Facebook me. I'm here to please. If you have issues that you may want me to reach out to somebody, let me know as well. So moving on from that, we just returned from our hosted group event for Nelson's 72nd birthday on Margaritaville at Sea. Yes, Jimmy Buffett, the famous singer, songwriter, Margaritaville, you know the resorts, bought out Bahamas Paradis Cruise Line that sails out of West Palm Beach, Florida. They are a 2-day, I'm going to say booze cruise that sails from West Palm Beach to Freeport. You could stay at one of two basic all-inclusive resorts. They are not luxury resorts. I was going to that for up to 4 days. You could stay there and then get back on Margaritaville at Sea and then sail back to West Palm Beach. We stayed 2 nights at the Viva Wyndham, and we'll get into that as well. So here's our review of Margaritaville at Sea. And I do have videos and pictures on Instagram and on YouTube, so you can see them there. First of all, like I said, this is not a new cruise line. Bahamas Paradis Cruise Line has been around for a number of years. Their ship was originally a Carnival ship that they bought and they redid. Margaritaville at Sea revamped the ship. They have the famous sandal in the main area where you walk in. If you've been to the resorts, Jimmy Buffett has the famous flip-flop sandal at all his resorts in the center of the hotel. I love the hotels, don't get me wrong. I think they're great. And they still have some hiccups on this ship. If you're looking for a Norwegian, if you're even looking for a Carnival cruise line, this is not it. This is for a first-timer cruise. If you've never been on a cruise, if you want to do a meeting at sea, this is great for meetings and conferences. They have conference rooms. You get your food included. They have 2 restaurants. They have JWB, which is the Jimmy Buffett Steakhouse, which is at all their resorts. They also have Finn's Restaurant, which is the main dining room, and they have a buffet. So those are the 3 eateries. They have bars all over the ship. You can either get all-inclusive option, which is your cruise and stay where all your drinks and your food are included except for the JWB. Or you can do the a la carte option where you could buy your drinks. Sometimes they have specials going on for drink packages. But you can buy your drinks on the ship. I'm going to say the buffet, when we first got on the ship, it was a little awkward. Sorry, my nose is hard. We got a better back. It was very awkward because we went July 5th. And as you know, you have to do a 48-hour COVID test prior to traveling anywhere to get a negative test. Unfortunately, we went July 3rd. And July 4th, the labs were closed and they didn't let us know. The pharmacy should have been closed July 3rd, so that way our test would have been back in time. Thank God I had 2 home tests. And if you bring the test with you to the cruise port, depending on the cruise line, not all of them do this, Margaritaville at Sea charge you. I know many cruise lines that do not charge you for the PCR test. But Margaritaville at Sea charged you, if you brought your own test, $25 administration fee for you using your own test to do it. Thank God we were negative, got on the ship. But there were long lines. A lot of people had the same issue. Plus, there were no porters there to help you. I'm gonna start a little bit back. Margaritaville at sea has valet parking. You get out, you have to look for those rolling carts to help you because not only did I have my luggage, but we were traveling with two ladies and they had luggage. And then I had my dialysis supplies since I'm on dialysis. I bring all my medication. So there was no porters there to help us. Nelson, my husband, had to go and find a cart, put our luggage on. Nobody would tell us where to put the luggage. Had to wait online in the heat outside to get our PCR test done. Then went inside. Finally, since our test was negative, finally got through. Once we got through all that, everything was fine. We got on the ship, we got our picture taken, got our room key, and got on the ship. Since we had our luggage with you, we just brought the luggage to our own room. But we had to wait until 3 o'clock until the rooms were ready. So we went to the buffet to eat. I have to say, it was hit or miss with the buffet. Some of the food was really, really good, and some of the food was really, really bad. So it's not a big buffet. Stay away from the hot dogs. They are the big, thick, icky, cheap hot dogs. You really don't want to eat them. I wound up throwing it away, half of my buffet food. I finally found some pasta out there, so that was pretty good. Breakfast buffet, how can you really ruin breakfast? They had great food there. Finn's was out of this world. We ate at Finn's, the sit-down restaurant. The first night I had braised short ribs, so did Nelson. They were falling off the bone, delicious. One of our traveling partners had it as well. Her roommate had chicken, which was very good. We also had, I'm trying to remember what else I had. I had the conch, a bisque soup, which is very good, a little spicy, had a lot of black pepper in it, so watch some of your soups. I also had escargot. Now, I am into international food. It was good, a little chewy. I think they overdid just a touch, but it was very good. We did have drinks included with our trip. You have to try. Now, I never had this before. If you love pina coladas, which I do, add orange juice to it because I believe it's something squirrel that when you add orange juice to it, very good. And instead of regular rum, I put Appleton rum because if you know me, I'm a big Jamaica fan and I love Appleton rum. So they put Appleton rum in my pina colada and this orange twist to it was amazing. They have a number of bars and everything on the ship is named after something or a song of Jimmy Buffett. They have the Indecision Buffet. They have the 5 o'clock somewhere bar. The rooms were nice. I have to say, our ocean view room, which unfortunately I did not take pictures of, bad girl, was very roomy. Now, we did not have a wheelchair accessible room. I did not bring my scooter. I should have because I really was not feeling the greatest once I started walking around a lot. They only have interior staterooms for wheelchair accessible rooms. That is why I got an ocean view room. I hate interior, so I suffered a little bit. Anyway, the ocean view room had a huge window. I mean, huge. And the bed, I thought was comfortable. Our travel companions did not like the hard bed. I like a more firm mattress. It was great. I liked it. Nice sized bed for the two of us. The bathroom you had to step up into. Of course, the shower was small, but that is any cruise line. So, but plenty of places to put your suitcases, even though we were only on the cruise ship for 2 days. We were basically out of our suitcases, so we didn't put anything much away. You have your ice bucket, you have your refrigerator, you have your safe. So we've been on the cruise. This was a pretty nice room, I have to say. The cruise room, the cruise itself overall was nice. Okay, it was nice. They really updated it from the inaugural where they had some issues. I thought the staff was very good. There was more staff on the ship than passengers. There was about 700 passengers and 1,300 crew people. So go figure it out. They also had a great coffee bar with gelato. If you love gelato, it is extra, but the gelato is fantastic. They got Frankie and Lola's pizza. They have a medium-sized casino, which Nelson, of course, was at. They got photo place on the ship. They got, of course, your duty-free. Excuse me. That's a little rude. Sorry. They had the duty-free shopping with your liquor and cigarettes and Margaritaville shirts and all that. I did get a photo. Okay, now the resort, the Viva Wyndham. For shame on you, Wyndham. You need to update your resorts. Oops, I just lost my camera. There we go. Like I said, we're still a work in progress here with lighting and everything, so I apologize. If you can't see me, let me see if I can fix the camera a little bit. There we go. Much better. Hi. So shame on you, Wyndham. You could do much better than that. It was an all-inclusive resort. The buffet was cold. I have to say, if you're staying less than 4 days, you only have one food option, and that's the buffet. You say 2 days, 2 to 3 days, you do get the Italian restaurant people said that we spoke to stay away from. I mean, if you're an Italian person or just like Italian food, one night they had manicotti, they only had the macaroni with spinach in, no ricotta, no nothing was in there. The pizza, don't even ask. I'm from New York, and that was terrible pizza there. The buffet was cold. Kept telling them they had problems with their stoves, no excuse. The room itself, the walls are paper thin, because our roommate had kids next door screaming at the top of their head, couldn't sleep. Good thing about the resort, it's all you can drink resort. So if you're going there, you like to drink, it's included, your soda, your water, your juices. You're gonna get top shelf, but not all your top shelf. You're not gonna get pina coladas, you're not gonna get the pretty drinks, you're just gonna get what comes in, small cup. Okay, go back and get in again and again. So that's your drink options. They do have a beach hut at the beach for lunch, because buffet was only open until 10 o'clock, and then they closed, and then they're open again for dinner at 6:30. The salad and some other things are great. They have a fruit bar at the buffet, but like I said, the hot meals were not hot at all, and I was very disappointed with the food. I'm a big foodie and all-inclusive resorts. Ugh. The beach itself was great. Nelson, very calm waters. If you're concerned, oh, seaweed, every place you're gonna have a seaweed, but it didn't have the heavy duty seaweed, like people talking about sea scum and all that. Very clear water, very calm water. It was July, so it wasn't turning up anything. The pool was nice. They also have a trapeze there. They start having pickleball there. But again, it is not a top resort. The other resort they have there is just as bad. It's not a Wyndham, but like I said, if you're a newbie to all-inclusives, if you're a newbie to a cruise line, yeah, it's okay for what, remember, you get what you pay for. Nelson and I stayed a total from the 5th to the 9th. We were doing more traveling than relaxing. I finally was able to get a wheelchair at the Viva Wyndham for $100 for the time I was there, so Nelson was pushing me around. So next time I'm bringing my scooter with me. But in overall, I give it a 5 out of 10. I give Margaritaville C a 7. So if you're looking for a 2-day getaway, I would just do the cruise itself. For an ocean view, you're gonna pay about $204 per person, double occupancy, so a little $410 for a couple. It's a 2.5 hour drive from the Orlando area, so give or take. So if you're looking for something just to get out of the water or stress free, they do have a spa on there. I did not try out the spa. They have a small gym. Activities like I did the stuff at the pool the first day we were there. We celebrated Nelson's birthday and our friend Peggy's birthday. So happy birthday to you both. Check out our videos and pictures on Facebook to see more. Okay, newest event coming up, couple of things coming up. July 29th, this month, my interviews are coming back. So look for my interview with a colleague and fellow travel agent, Christy Druso. She's also Miss Texas Wheelchair. I think that's how it goes, Miss Wheelchair Texas, I don't know. Right now, she's in Alaska on Holland America. We both will be talking, especially since it's International Disability Awareness Month. She's fully in a wheelchair and she will give us her, we will be talking disabilities, plus her son has some disabilities as well. We'll be talking autism, mobility, a review of Holland America, a review of Alaska for people with disabilities. We will be going to Alaska to Holland America or Celebrity in August of 2023. So stay tuned for that. I'll be announcing that. Coming up though, our next hosted cruise event. And you gotta start booking now because if you want a deposit, if not, starting in August, you're gonna have to pay in full. We are going November 6th through 11th, 2022. That's this year. On Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. We're on the one-day travel agent tour a couple of years, when she first came in almost 2 years ago. I also have a video on my 55 plus community page, and I'll put that in the comments area. If you're 55 plus, I have a great community page. It'll also be on Echevarria Travels. A friend of mine does review of all cruise lines. He was on for the 5-day out of he went to Key West and Bimini Beach. We will be going to Miami, Mexico, and Bimini Beach. So we're not going to Key West, going to Mexico, because I've never been to Mexico yet. So we're doing that. Pricing starting at $1,500 per couple, interior, $1,800 per couple, ocean view, $2,200 per couple, balcony. More information coming up on that. So if you want to do that, you need to contact me at 631-456-5394 to arrange a chat and more information. Again, if you need a deposit, you do good until the end of this month or starting in August, you need to pay in full. Passports will be needed. COVID-free PCR test 48 hours prior to sailing will be needed. So you're going to come and join us November 6th through the 11th on the Scarlet Lady. We'll be sailing from Miami, Cozumel, Mexico, Playa de Carmen, beach at Bimini, which is the private resort of Virgin Voyages. I mentioned how much the prices are. Please remember that does not include your taxes and fees, but what is included is your gratuities, that's your tipping, your basic drink packages, orange juice, you get a bottle, metal bottle flask to put in your water, so you got to put water in. Great water all around the ship. They don't do the throwaway, they're very into that. Soda water, coffee is all included. All 20 eateries, not any one of them get to pay extra for, including if you're vegan or vegetarian. Everything is made to order. Nothing is pre-made prior to you sitting down. They also have the first Korean barbecue at sea. They got a Mexican restaurant. No traditional sit-down dining restaurants. They got the most fabulous pizzeria on board. Your coffee, your gelato is included at the gelato area. That is included. You got your regular flavors, plus they change it every day. All your entertainment's included. Your alcohol packages. Now, if you drink alcohol, you know packages on cruise lines can be very expensive. What they have done is your bar tab starts at $300. What that is for everyone in your room, 21 years and older, covers the room. If you need to spend more than $300, once you're on the cruise ship, you can increase your bar tab. But I highly recommend that you do it prior to getting on the ship. That way, when you get on the ship, you don't have to worry about it, right? Of course, right. So anyway, what else is included on your ship? Your Wi-Fi is included. Your gratuities are included. Okay, I mentioned the bar tab. All your entertainment is included. They don't have the traditional Broadway shows, but they have some great entertainment. They got a red party. Since the color of Virgin is red, they have a red party. They have a pool party. They do have some really great entertainment going on. It's a very health and wellness forward. They have yoga. They have boxing rings. They got, which I tried, I forgot what they're called, bungee class. Even if you're heavy, you're not bouncing up and down. This is like yoga on bungee, and it is fun. Some of the things that they have on the ship is so fun, even for exercising, no matter how old you are, and the largest walking track at sea, no water slides, none of that. This is an adult-only cruise line. No kiddies, 18 years and older to book, 21 years and older to drink. Very adult forward, very hip, very modern, but not, I mean, look, Richard Branson is 72 years old. Nelson is 72 years old. If you feel old, you're gonna be old. If you are young at heart, you're gonna love this ship no matter how old you are. Bring your red clothes, bring your bathing suit, enjoy, no dressing up. Some great locations to visit, and they got some great excursions that some of the other cruise lines do not have, because they're very involved with supporting the local tourism and not just swimming with the dolphins, okay? They're really involved with having you meet the people and see what's going on, and you're really gonna love it. So please contact me as soon as possible. Get 631-456-5394. You could text me or call me, set up a time to chat. If you do not reach me, please leave a voicemail. You can reach me also on Facebook. Do not Facebook me or Instagram me asking me to advertise your stupid company on Instagram, because I won't do it. And if you send it to me again, I'm going to report you and block you. Leave me alone on that. Sorry, people, I get way too much of that. Anyway, time to sign off. Please leave your comments. Let us know how we're doing. Also, the e-newsletter is back. We are blogging again. Read what we're reading and watching and so much more. So we love you. We've been servicing you since 2008. Come on back. Talk to us soon. Bye-bye.